I'm Mason with Oak Testosterone here in San Angelo, Texas. We help men and women optimize their hormones safely and effectively. And one of the questions I get all the time is, wait, how can something from a yam become testosterone or estrogen? I don't really get that question a lot, but I just wanted to bring on that yams give us our bioidentical hormones. In this video, I'll show you how a root that grows in the dirt can become the same hormone your body makes naturally, and why that process is one of the coolest examples of science borrowing from nature to restore human health. We'll walk through how compounds from wild yams are transformed in the lab into biochemical hormones and what bioidentical actually means and how that's different from older synthetic hormones like Premarin or Provera. Because a lot of people still think natural means just eating yams or buying over-the-counter creams, but without lab chemistry, those don't do anything. So let's clear up the confusion and talk about what's actually happened between the soil, the science, and your physiology. Ever wondered how something that grows in the dirt can somehow become testosterone, estrogen, and progesterone? Yeah, I doubt it, but I'm going to tell you. The same yam you'd use in a casserole can actually be the starting point of your hormones. And no, we're not juicing yams in the back room. There's actual biochemistry behind this. So let's start at the beginning. Wild Mexican yams contain a compound called diosgenin. Diosgenin is what's called a steroidal sapogenin, basically a plant molecule that looks a lot like cholesterol. And cholesterol is the backbone for every steroid hormone your body makes: testosterone, estradiol, progesterone, DHEA, cortisol, and more. So diosgenin gives chemists a natural skeleton that can modify to look exactly like human hormones. So here's where the magic happens. In a lab, that diosgenin gets converted through a few controlled steps into a molecule called pregnenolone. Pregnenolone is your body's first big hormone precursor. And from there, chemists can create progesterone, testosterone, or estradiol just by adjusting a few chemical bonds. Think of it like starting with a Lego base and rearranging a few blocks until it matches the human version perfectly. That's what bioidentical means: chemically, structurally, and functionally identical to what your body makes. Under a microscope, you cannot tell the difference between yam-derived testosterone and testosterone made by your own testicles or ovaries. Now, let's clear up a big misconception. Yams themselves don't contain human hormones. You can't just eat a bunch of yams to boost your testosterone. If that worked, Thanksgiving dinner would turn into a hormone therapy session. It takes advanced lab chemistry to make that conversion happy. So yes, it starts from something natural, but the process is semi-synthetic, meaning humans give it guide to completion. Natural doesn't mean unprocessed. It means the final product matches nature's version. So here's the big difference between bioidentical and traditional synthetic hormones. Synthetic versions like Premarin, Provera have different molecule structures. Premarin, for example, comes from pregnant mare's urine and contains horse estrogens that don't exist in humans. Because of that difference, your body metabolizes them differently, and that's part of why those older studies showed higher risks, more side effects, more inconsistencies. Bioidentical hormones, on the other hand, fit your body's receptors like a perfect key in the lock. Your body recognizes them, uses them, breaks them down, the same way it does your own hormones. So are bioidentical hormones natural? Depends on how you define it. The starting material, the yam, is natural. The conversion process is human-made, but the final molecule is biologically natural to your body. It fits the key and lock that the receptors have. So the best descriptions is plant-derived, lab-refined, body-identical. When we use bioidentical testosterone, progesterone, or estradiol, we're restoring what your body is missing, not introducing something foreign. That means smoother symptom control, fewer side effects, and better alignment with your body's natural feedback loops. Since the molecule is identical, we can personalize the dose, the delivery, and the frequency to match each patient. A few common questions that come up all the time: are yam hormones safer because they're naturally? Not automatically. Safety depends on the dose, your metabolism, and proper monitoring. So can I just buy yam cream and skip my provider? No. These creams have diosgenin, not actual progesterone or testosterone. Your body can't convert it on its own. Do men and women use the same hormones? Yeah. Testosterone therapy has benefits for both men and women, especially for energy, mood, brain fog, executive function, libido. So yes, your hormones might start their journey in a yam, but after chemistry does its thing, what you get is the exact same molecule your body makes naturally. It's a perfect example of science borrowing from nature and giving your physiology back what time and stress may have taken away. From dirt to DNA-compatible hormone. That's what modern medicine has done right. Nature gives us the blueprint, chemistry gives us the precision, and together we give you hormones that are bioidentical. Because when it comes to optimization, close just isn't good enough. Like, subscribe, and keep learning how to work with your biology and not against it.